relationships. Okay, that's again it's an extensive and endless topic, and we are talking about guilt and favors. So I didn't know I'm going to make this topic, but I was talking with a bunch of girls, okay, and they all tend to feel this guilt, and the reason is that they are taught to feel the guilt, okay, that they are shamed into feeling guilt, or the little guilt that they have in their children is encouraged to make them become shameful beings or guilty people, right? So what exactly is guilt? Okay? Guilt is people making you pay for perceived mistakes, okay? Women tend to have more of it because they are more society preservative, right? They want to preserve society. Men are shameless, most men are shameless, but women tend to have that, oh, I don't want to hurt them, I don't want to hurt them. Why? Because they want to keep the whole tribe alive and united if possible. Now, what exactly is shame? Okay, is manufacturing guilt. You're creating guilt from nowhere. So when you're shaming somebody, okay, basically you're making them feel guilty. Guilt is not a natural thing, okay? No one is born with guilt. You do something and you just keep doing it. Animals don't really have guilt. They have oxytocin bonding, which then becomes guilt for a while, and then after that they forget about it. It becomes their present. Okay. Some very hypersensitive animals can feel guilt or they can feel bad about something, but that's only oxytocin acting. Okay. Now, guilt is like gluing what needs to be stitched. Okay. Something needs to be stitched with trust or with love or with caring. What happens is people just make you feel guilty and then they make you feel bad about it, and then they're happy in that. So it's like gluing what needs to be stitched. You cannot wear a glued t-shirt, it has to be stitched. So that's why guilt actually does not and should not exist. It is created through shame, okay, and it's superficial in nature. It's a very superficial glue for things that are extremely important, trust, love, etc., of real friendship, real relationships. Guilt is a very poor substitute. If people are making you feel guilty, right, just remember that they are not worth it. They should not exist in your life. Now, let's talk about favors. Okay, for example, people find it difficult to rate favors. They say that, how do I rate favors? How do I know that this favor is this and that favor is that? How many favors do I do for a person? First, remember, happiness is all that matters when you're giving favors. Okay, if you're not happy, then don't do the favor, right? No matter how it is, always do favors from the heart, right? If you love someone unconditionally, you will know exactly what favors to do them. Now it's like this. I'll put it down for you simply. Okay, there is life saving. Let's say we are rating favors. 5, money saving. Okay, somebody saved you money, so 4. It totally depends on how you look at it. Okay, physical, mental. They help you physically, mentally. So 3. Contacts 2, okay, or homework 1. Homework is like if someone did my homework for me or someone did my work for me, something like that, right? So these are different kinds of favors, and now you can have your own rating system. Some things can be more important than others, all right? But you should have a rating system because some people take advantage of you. Like someone like me, okay, I will not take advantage of anybody in any way. Yet people help me, okay, and yet I help them back. Why is that? Because I believe it's a good thing to do. Right? But if you are confused, if you love somebody and you're confused about where to take it, what to do, how to help them, etc., right? First you have to remember that you must only do what makes you happy, what makes sense to you, and then be clear about it to them. This is what I can do for you. This is what I can't do for you. Why are boundaries important, and why is it a good idea to keep boundaries? Because when you keep boundaries, right, there is a roughage in the relationship, and when there is roughage in the relationship, automatically you develop memories together. If you just keep saying yes to everything, and if someone saved your life and you just say yes to everything, they own you basically. That does not make sense. That is an unhealthy relationship, because no matter how high you rate saving my life, right, even then you have your life, right? You have some life. You can save their life in return, you can do a few favors for them in return, but there should be a limit. The moment there's no limit, okay, the relationship becomes boring, and then it gets taken for granted. Anything you get that gets boring is taken for granted, right? But when it's not there, then you realize its value. So keep roughage in that relationship. Rate favors if you have to. I don't need to rate favors because I know how much I do for a person and in what circumstance I do for a person. That clarity is extremely important. Guilt destroyed completely, but favors are important. And when you love someone, you do them favors, of course, but have a limit to how much of what kind of favors you do. Okay, you can have 10 more categories, it doesn't matter. But then that's what you have to be clear in your mind. What are favors? What are my rated favors? How much I'm willing to do? And in what circumstances I'm willing to. If I'm at work and someone needs my help for something stupid, I'm not going to go. Okay, but if I'm not doing anything, I will go to the ends of the earth for them. So it's all about the situation, really. Okay, so just realize this: guilt should not exist, and favors should be rated. If you cannot deal, if you do not understand how favors work, if you do not understand how relationships work, it should be rated, and you should be clear about what to do when. That's all.